Welcome to Volunteer Scotland Disclosure Services Police Act training for enrolled organisations. We're going to look at completing the Police Act application form. Fields highlighted in yellow are mandatory fields and may require additional information. This application form is to be completed by the applicant and the organisation. Part A. A1. Basic application. Basic applications are dealt with at Disclosure Scotland and are to be sent to them directly. The cost of a basic application is £25. Standard or enhanced applications. Please cross standard or enhanced. If you are unsure which option to select, please speak to the organisation who gave you the form or contact us at Volunteer Scotland Disclosure Services on 01786 849 777 option 1. Part B. This section is to be completed by the applicant. B1. Please cross the box next to your title. If your title does not appear on the list, please give your title in the section marked Other. If you have more than one title, you should provide the title you would like to appear on your certificate. B2. You should provide the surname you are currently known by. B3 to B4. You should provide your first name. If you have any middle names, they must also be provided here. B5 to B12. You must cross yes if you have ever been known by any other names and provide those names in section B6 to B11. If your title in B1 is Mrs. and you were previously known by a different name, you must cross yes and provide your surname prior to marriage in the section below. If your surname has not changed, please cross no at section B5. If you need to provide more names in section B6 to B11 allow, please cross section B12 and provide additional information on a separate A4 piece of paper with the application barcode number. If you were adopted, you do not need to provide your surname at birth if you were adopted before you were 8 years old. If you are transgender, you should complete your present name and gender in the application. To support your application, you need to provide Disclosure Scotland with details of previous names. You should send a letter to Disclosure Scotland with the application barcode number and your contact details. B13. Please provide the surname used by your mother or adopted mother from birth or the name she was known by prior to marriage. B14. Please provide your date of birth. B15. Please cross the appropriate box. B16. Please provide the name of the town where you were born. B17. Please provide the country you were born. B18. Please provide your nationality. B19 to B20. Please answer yes or no at B19. Please note that if you answer yes, you must provide your full national insurance number. If you are over 18 and a UK national, you must provide your national insurance number. If you have not received your national insurance number yet, please attach a note advising us of this on a separate A4 piece of paper with the application barcode number. B21 to B23, please answer yes or no at B21. Please note that if you answer yes, you must provide your passport number in B22 and the issuing country must be given in B23. B24 to B26, please answer yes or no at B24. Please note that if you answer yes, you must provide your driving licence number in B25 and the country it was issued in must be given in B26. Any middle name shown in your driving licence must be given in section B3 and B4. A provisional driving licence should be treated the same as a full driving licence. If you hold a UK driving licence, the number can be found at point 5 on your photo card. B27 to B29. Please answer yes or no at B27. Please note that if you answer yes, you must provide your national identity card number in section B28 and the country it was issued in must be given in B29. B30. If you have a national entitlement card which has been issued by a Scottish local government office, you should enter the number here. B31. If you're a member of the PVG scheme, You should enter your 16-digit PVG scheme membership number here. Please contact Disclosure Scotland on 0300 0200 040 if you need to check if you're a member of the PVG scheme. B32. If you have an electricity supply to your home, you should enter the 21-digit electricity supplier number here. This number can be found in your electricity bill. B33 to B36. Please provide the relevant details to allow us to contact you if necessary. If we need to contact you, we will use your daytime telephone number. B37 to B58. Please provide your full current address including postcode. You must provide the date you moved into the address in section B42. Please note that you must provide a full 5-year address history. If you have lived at this address for less than 5 full years, you should provide your previous addresses in section B44 to B57 until a full 5-year address history is given. The resident from date must be given for each address and must be given in the correct date order, the most recent first and working backwards. If you need to provide more than 3 addresses, please cross B58 and provide further previous addresses on a separate sheet of A4 paper along with the application barcode number until a full 5-year address history is given. Student addresses. The applicant's current address must be entered in the current address field. If the applicant is a student, then they must enter each address they have lived at in chronological order. Part C. C1 and C2. Declaration to be read and understood, signed and dated by the applicant. Date must be within a 6-month period of submission to Volunteer Scotland Disclosure Services, and if the date has been amended, this must also be initialled by the applicant. Part D. D1 to D8. Payment for volunteers. If you are a volunteer in a voluntary organisation, you should leave D1 blank and cross Register Body Invoice in D2. If you are a student undertaking a work placement which forms part of the course you are studying, you should follow the guidance for paid staff. Payment for paid staff. If the application is to be paid for, you should leave D1 blank and select your method of payment in D2. This includes student placement and fostering positions. Please note that the invoice option is not available for paid staff. When paying by cheque, please ensure you use 1 cheque per application. If you are paying by card, you must provide the card details as requested in sections D3 to D8. D9. If you are paying by voucher, please provide your voucher number. The current cost of a standard or enhanced certificate is £25. Part E. This section is to be completed by the organisation. E1. Please enter the organisation name of the organisation that is recruiting the applicant. E3 to E4. Enter agreed position of the applicant. If the position has not been agreed by our enrolment and assessment team, please contact our office on 01786 849 777 option 1 for clarification on agreed positions held for your organisation. E5 to E8. Please use the table below to assist you to complete these sections. Sections E9 to E12 will be completed by us at Volunteer Scotland Disclosure Services as we are responsible for countersigning the application on your behalf. E13. You must complete this section. Please cross the documents you are checking to confirm the identity of the applicant. If you are checking documents other than those specified, you should cross Other and detail the documents in E14 and E15. It is your responsibility to ensure the person completing the application form is who they say they are by checking their identification. The minimum identification you must check is either 1 document with a photograph and 1 document with their current home address. Please note that this must be 2 separate documents. Or, if no photo identification is available, you must see 3 documents, 2 of which must have their current home address. Documents confirming their home address should be issued within the last 3 months. If you do not check sufficient identification, the application may be returned to you. Please refer to our guidance notes on our website at volunteerscotland.net under Disclosure Services in the Resources section for the list of identification documents. Listed below are examples of documents you can use to check your applicant's identification. If the applicant has recently changed their name and their identification has not yet been changed to their new name, you should check further documents to confirm the name of their identification and their new name. For example, an applicant has recently married but all identification is in their maiden name. You can check the applicant's marriage certificate as supplementary evidence. A PVG certificate is not an acceptable form of identification. E16. This should be left blank. No further sections of the form should be completed as E17 to E21 will be completed by us at Volunteer Scotland Disclosure Services, as we're responsible for countersigning the application on your behalf. Completing the cover sheet. The cover sheet is used to check that only those entitled to access disclosure information are requesting it. When we receive the cover sheet, we will check that the name, codes and signature provided match those held by us in our records. The cover sheet is available to download on our website at volunteerscotland.net under the heading of Disclosure Services in the Resources section. Once the application is fully completed and has been checked by the organisation and that all fields are completed correctly and additional information has been supplied, please send the application to us at Volunteer Scotland Disclosure Services, Jubilee House, Forthside Way, Stirling, FK8 1QZ. If you require any further information, please call us on 01786 849 777 where our staff are ready to help with your inquiry.